I wasn't thinking at 39 that we were going to be dealing with this. I mean, you expect to be dealing with this 20, 30 years down the road.
Because then she says, your dad's at the hospital. I'm like, why? I got like so scared for a minute. I'm like, is he gonna get hurt? Is he gonna like die?
Coy and younger sister Kyler know him as dad, best buddy, and fierce competitor. But to most of us, he's Chad Plein, sports anchor for KY3 News in Springfield.
My daughter and I were playing mousetrap earlier that day. We were feeding the birds. It was a great day. I felt fine. My wife was getting off of work. We were going to go to the grocery store, go get some lunch, and then I was going to go to work. And getting out of the shower, just something changed, something hit me.
He was in a lot of pain. He could not move. He was white as a ghost and sweating, and I could tell he was in a lot of pain.
I kind of had that classic pain down the left side, but then I also had a pain in my jaw, and it just felt as if I ran a marathon in freezing weather, just that way that everything ached. I couldn't catch my breath, and I didn't know what was wrong.
And I went in there, and he was like, I don't think you can take me to the ER. We need to call 911. I'm like, okay. So I called 911. The paramedics arrived very fast, and actually the lady on the 911 call had me have him chew an aspirin.
Much to their disbelief, Chad had suffered a heart attack.
I really did not think that he was having a heart attack. I did not believe it until they came in and told me that they were going to have to do the bypass.
He had a single vessel blockage. He had greater than a 90% blockage in the right coronary artery. It was attempted to be fixed with balloons and stents, but that wasn't successful. Because of the fact that that was unsuccessful and the fact that he was having chest pain, we took him to the operating room urgently, where we did a single vessel bypass and bypassing the blocked right coronary artery. We stopped the heart for a brief time because we want to be able to work on the heart while it's not beating. We took a vein from Chad's leg, and then what we do is we basically construct a bypass. We plug it in above and below the blockage so that now the blood flow will go path of least resistance. It's going to go preferentially down the vein graft because the blood flow was limited by the blockage.
At first they said I could have been in the hospital for 8 days, and that means I would have spent Christmas in the hospital away from my 8-year-old, my 4-year-old, and I did not want that to happen for them.
He immediately was like, I'm getting out of bed, I'm walking, I'm doing this. Like, I mean, made him more determined.
So I pushed myself, and thanks to the staff there, especially in the ICU, with Matt and Brian, Letitia and Ruben, they pushed me, were able to get me healthy. I checked in on a Friday, and I walked out of that hospital on Monday afternoon.
And so Christmas, we spend all time together with our dogs too.
So why does a young, seemingly healthy person have a blockage to his heart?
In Chad's case, it was just probably genetic, and this is something that he inherited.
I do have a family history of heart disease. My father had a heart attack at 59. His father had a heart attack in his 50s. And my maternal grandmother had a heart attack in her 70s. So with a family history, I knew that this was going to happen to me someday. But at the age of 39, I thought I had time to correct my diet. I thought I had time to exercise. I just was busy right now with family, with work and everything else to get anything started.
Thanks to quick action by Chad's wife and the medical team at CoxHealth, Chad is on the road to recovery.
You know, just appreciate your spouse because you just don't know.
Most days I'll go through a day and not even realize something had happened to me. But then I'll look in the mirror or I'll move a wrong way, and then I actually look at that scar and think, I'm 39 and this has happened. And this is my life now.
I want him to know he is not damaged goods. He is fine. His heart is fixed. He can get back to life, and he can do everything he wants to do. He's also a father. He's got kids, and he wants to be there to see his kids grow, be there, raise them, help them participate, and be part of their life.
But I think that this was always kind of planned for me, that this was going to happen to me someday. So I just kind of accepted it that, okay, it's happened now. Now I've got the rest of my life to be healthy and enjoy my family.